Okay, so I'm here to advertise. When you guys, where do you go on the internet?
Oh yeah, actually the channel is called Comic Book University. There's
Comic Book Universe.
Comic Book University.
And you work out of where?
We're in Mississauga.
Canada, Mississauga.
Yeah, I apologize.
Oh, I don't know what that.
So
is that named after an Indian?
They're all named after
They're
natives.
all named after natives.
Yeah,
Okay.
almost everything here is named after a native.
They're Indians. They come from India, don't they? That's what Chris thought, but it didn't work out that way. Anyway,
Let me talk about Chris.
so we're here at the convention, and I just told you about my son Joel, and I could just jump right over that and talk about myself, but I'm not. I'm going to talk about Joel Adams, who is in Artist Alley. They only have 6-foot tables over there. They don't have big tables, so he's trying to jam all this stuff in there. But Joel is, in certain areas, more famous than I am. He does animation design and character design. He did it for the Hulk. He did it for the Mask. He did it for, what's the name of the racing show? NASCAR Racers. And he also did character design for King of the Hill. Now, even though you don't watch King of the Hill, we actually know lots of people who watch King of the Hill. Most civilized people on Earth watch King of the Hill, but therefore, it really puts you in the minority. I come right down to it. So all that hippie stuff with that bandana doesn't impress anybody. Truth be known, if you're cool, you watch King of the Hill because this kid kicks his dad in the balls a lot, and other people. So anyway, so he's the character, and he shared an Emmy for that. I never got an Emmy. What the hell is that? I deserve an Emmy. I didn't get one, but he got an Emmy, and he shoves it to me too. Dad, I got an Emmy. You didn't get an Emmy. Just remember that. I say, yeah, but I have a bigger booth than yours. He says, yes, for now. But guess what? You're gonna get a bigger booth. Anyway, so he's if any of you guys are coming to the convention, you guys, not him, because he doesn't know anything. You come to the convention, you're going to meet Joel Adams, and he'll do a drawing of you kicking somebody in the balls, or Batman in the balls. He likes that a lot. A kid kicking Batman in the balls. I love that. And any superhero you like, or a relative, which is kind of cool. And
now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, think about that. You know, kicking him in the nuts. Get the little kid do it for you. The little crew with the crew cut. Yeah, no, it's good. You do it. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, so we're here at the convention, and we're going to bring some life into this joint. And we got a nice big booth here today. Unfortunately, they planted a tree overnight, and it grew behind me into this giant column. What the hell is that? We came in and we looked at the booth area and thought,
Yeah.
looks like we have a big column in the middle of our booth. What the hell is? Did you guys measure this? I don't think so. So we've been building around it, okay, and we're going to blow it up. No, not. We're not going to blow it up. Just
Strike that from the record.
strike it from the record. In these days, you can't say things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, people believe you. No, yeah, that thing behind me is lovely. Don't you think so?
Did they factor it into the cost? Actually, I'm sure you were invited here. Right?
No.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, we have to tell the truth now? Are you asking for the truth? Oh, well, you know, Neal pays his own way. They
I know
do.
You did do marketing for like what, 10 years? I got him to laugh. I broke him.
You got me. It's true. I have actually been an awfully big supporter for this convention. They do actually pay for some of our costs. So I'll say that. Not for all of our costs. And so, but then, you know, if you pay for some of somebody's costs and you stick a thing like that in the middle of it, you kind of go,
They should pay a little
well,
more.
I paid for some of your costs. So you know what? You get the pole. I'm just saying, a little respect, you know, it would be nice. Anyway, I mean, obviously we're going to have a good convention. We got a lot of robotics and stuff going on. I don't know what, I think you get to play games and stuff. And there probably has some virtual reality stuff. That's going to be fun. Yeah.
It's one of these. Yeah,
It's changing. You know, it's going from like show actors and stuff to virtual reality computer stuff.
You know what?
Great.
Right now, the Marvel Legends, these are the 6-inch figures, 3.75-inch figures.
3.57-inch figures.
3.75
You are a geek in that area, clearly.
Absolutely.
All right.
So I wonder, would you ever consider drawing one of the designs for one of the, one or more, maybe a wave of the figures?
You mean for money?
Absolutely.
I mean, if people give me money, I should do work for them, and I get to keep the money.
What would I have to do to get you to do that?
Look, I am a whore. I mean, just
reestablish
really.
you're a marketer.
No,
I went to school for marketing too.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, we are all whores, and somebody's got the tariff, you know. I'm sorry to use the word tariff. I withdraw the word tariff.
Whore's fine.
Pull it back. Whore's okay, but tariff apparently is not very good these days. If people pay the tariff, pay the price, I do the work. I'm no different than anybody else. I just,
I'm pretty sure that would be the best selling ever. At the same time, your designs for the toys went out for the Muhammad Ali versus Superman, right?
Yeah, right. No, anytime I've done anything, it's sold.
Yeah.
And sold well. I mean, I did a running Batman in the black and white series, and then a running Man Bat in the same series. I don't know why those guys aren't having me do more stuff or reissuing those. I just think there's some people at DC Comics have a corn cob up their butts, and they, I don't know. You know, I try to support everybody in the field. I may be a little sarcastic now and then, but it's an honesty. It's an honest response. You know, at least that they know I'm not lying about them. But the idea that they don't keep my stuff in print all the time, and it just comes out sporadically, and then people come and blame me. You know, Neal, why can't I get this? Well, I don't know. I'm not in charge. I've been trying to get the black and white Batman and the Man Bat, but I can't get them. Why not? What did you do? I don't know. I guess I was bad to somebody. I don't think so.
When you bought DC Comics.
Yeah, when I bought, yeah. So I'm thinking of buying them.
You should.
I ought to, and get things jacked up and straightened out.
From your
I know,
lips
wouldn't it be
to God's
cool?
ears to their wallets.
Yes, and maybe straighten out the movies. That would be good.
Thank you.
We fix that.
Thank you.
Why does Marvel keep on knocking out winners and DC Comics keep out knocking out losers? I don't know.
I have a theory.
Wonder Woman, great.
Oh yeah.
A couple of the Batman movies, okay. The other stuff sucks, really.
I'm looking out for Aquaman.
You know, I'm looking out for Aquaman, but you know, I think he'd make a better Namor. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but he looks like Namor to me. I mean, that would be. Imagine him. Imagine a new Fantastic Four movie and him as a Namor.
Yeah, as long as he's not doing that woohoo stuff.
Well, look at it. You know, the guy is big and good looking. Okay.
Yeah, she already said she would leave him for me.
So would I. I'm just saying, the guy's a good-looking guy. Just saying. I'm lying about that, but I'm just saying you got to admit, good-looking guy. And I just don't like he played an Aquaman in that movie, and it was an Aquaman I didn't like at all. And in the comics, I like Aquaman. He's kind of friendly, you know. I don't get it.
Or at least Regal. He's not a aqua dude.
Regal would be okay. I guess my memory goes back to the old Aquaman. I haven't even followed it forward all that much. I just remember Aquaman, he golden-haired, this good-looking guy comes out of the sea. You know, he's nothing like Namor, but this guy is like Namor.
Yeah.
Which I don't get it. You know, I think you got to go with what you got and make something out of it, and not borrow.
Everything does.
Yeah, and that costume that what's his name wore in the Batman costume.
Ben Affleck.
What an awful thing. What did they get? An old man Schlump and make a costume on him? This guy looks great, and he puts his costume on. He looks like I guess he looks like Frank Miller's 80-year-old Batman, doesn't he? Pretty much. Oh,
Almost.
What is that?
I'll tell you, if anybody could say that, it's you.
I guess. Superman, let me see. He only, he's only happy when he's shacking up with Lois.
Oh God, that's a killer.
Right? And his mom is like working in this gin joint at night on the night shift, taking out the garbage.
Yeah.
And Clark can't send any money home.
More importantly, for the Kents to not say, "Son, go out and do well." No, instead they say, "You don't owe anybody anything."
I know, that's sick.
That
You know,
kills me.
you can't find a saving grace in any of that stuff. I can't. And you know, you got a dour Superman, and the costume is ridiculous. I mean, he's got male armor. It's the Man of Steel.
They're using the New 52.
He's the Man of.
I
But
know.
no, but you see,
Doesn't
you say the New 52, but now they've backed off against he doesn't now. He's got the shorts again. He hasn't got the thing down to his hand, which is ridiculous. I mean, let me tell you a story. Okay, I'm at San Diego 2 years ago. Okay, then Superman with the no shorts is out. You know, everybody's doing it. Not me, because I'd rather have the shorts on. And some guy in spandex comes up to my booth. Okay. And he wants to get something signed or whatever it is. And he's wearing the costume, right? No shorts over the costume. I can see his junk. No, I don't want to come to a comic book convention to see some guy's junk.
I hear you.
Really? That's why he had the shorts on.
It's not Spider-Man.
Even Spider-Man's young, and I guess you could smooth him over, but you know, if the guy's going to wear a costume, he should wear something on, but he didn't. So I'm looking at this guy's junk, and I like back away. I just don't, you know. And another guy comes over, I guess a friend of his, and there's another one. Two guys with this. I'm seeing their junk. This is not something I want to be involved in comic books. Get away. Put your shorts on. You know, I'm just saying. Oh, and Clark, he's going to wear this costume, Superman costume that goes up to here on his neck, and you're not going to tell there's a costume under his shirt.
Oh, he's got the glasses.
Got the glass. Looking at this thing all the way up here, like this.
The glasses takes your attention off
Then it comes down here, you know, like this.
Yeah.
What kind of underwear are you wearing, Clark? Looks really weird. You look like you got a costume under that shirt. Don't open it.
He thinks he's the Flash. He's got the costume in his ring.
Yeah. I don't, you know. I really want. Look, I'm a fan. I want DC Comics to do well. I want the movies to do well. But they're not unless they read the comic books. Hello, read the comic books. Isn't that an idea?
Inside of here, I mean, like, this is basically a script. It's got the thumbnails. It's got the screenplay. This is the perfect screenplay. You can literally say, where's the screenplay for this movie? Here you go. Here's a comic book.
I think that same thing of Batman Odyssey, to tell you the truth. Of course, Superman versus Muhammad Ali, I'd like to see that as a movie as well.
Oh, God, that would be great.
Would that be something? That would be something.
Are you interested in casting Muhammad Ali?
I think he was already cast for another movie.
Will Smith?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Be great.
Fantastic.
Right age, right look, right everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Done deal.
And he's already got the experience. He's talked to him.
That's right. Well, not only that, he played the character.
Yeah.
He played Ali. He did a great job. Everybody knows. Hello, knock, knock. No, we're busy doing others. We're busy screwing something else up. We're busy screwing up Green Lantern again. You don't have John Stewart in it this time. It's a pleasure.
I know that.
Anyway, there you go. Anyway, so there you go. Enough. I see a DC Comics. I can't call it DC Comics. It's Warner Brothers. And I see a Marvel movie. It's like, it's a winner. Every single one of them. You know, people go around and they criticize, you know, Ant-Man or whatever the hell. I can't criticize. I can't find a criticism for one of them. I love them all. They're great. I go, I leave, I talk to my grandkids, and we have a good time, you know, and everybody loved the movie, and nobody's sitting there going, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Green Lantern? That's Green Lantern and all those Muppets? Weird. Really weird.
Any chance of you coming back to the comic book scene?
I'm already on the comic book scene. Aren't you embarrassed? I'm already on the comic book scene.
Never embarrassed.
I got a 6-issue Dead Man that's on my table that just got done.
Wait, when did that come out?
Oh, don't embarrass yourself even more.
I'm sure I've read it and reviewed it. The thing is,
if you read it and reviewed it, then you would remember it.
The most recent one was
He's bitching
House
like
of
no, stop. Save yourself.
I apologize.
Save yourself. You're sinking. You blub, 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 blub. He's going down. Anyway, so we're going to do a cut now. I have to get back to work. You should take a look at The Dead Man.
I will.
Appreciate it. And thank you for being so patient here.
No problem. It's nice meeting you.
Yes, of course it was.
Thank you.